Going to the 6th mission of the campaign.
Personal log, Governor Raymond Francis M'kembe, November 13th, 2372. It has been just over 5 years since the largest exodus humanity has ever seen. Towards the end of the Neo-Terran Front Rebellion, an ancient portal was discovered in the Gamma Draconis system. It had been activated by the NTF, opening the doorway to another confrontation with the Shivans. In our arrogance, we thought we learned from our experience 32 years ago. Nietzsche once said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." We believed him. Our trust in our technology and our alliances made us overconfident. We assumed we could overcome any obstacle and that nothing could stand in our way. When the Shivans came again, we thought, like Jerusalem of old, that our walls would never fall. But the prophets cried out, warning of doom on the horizon. We ignored them, believing the lie that we had made for ourselves. The lesson, like the universe, was harsh, and we had forgotten it. We forgot that we had paid the price with our homeworlds. We were cut off from Sol and Earth. Vasuda Prime had been laid waste, scattered across many systems. Our colonies became our havens because we had little choice. Terran, Vasudan, we walk amongst the cold space between the stars as exiles, looking for a place where we might find comfort, and most of all, home. We learned the lesson again with Capella, a place I once called home. When the Shivans came again, we fled our homes with the hope that we could soon return. We hoped that the GTVA would stop them, yet after a short-lived victory, we saw our place in the universe. The Shivans tore through our defenses as if they were paper, batting us aside as if we were nothing but a minor annoyance. In efforts to save the rest of our colonies, the jump nodes were collapsed, and the Shivan advance stopped at Capella. Yet I am left to wonder. I look at the starfield from here at Altair, looking at the golden glow of the star I was born under, yet I know this to be an illusion. This system will not see the supernova that destroyed our home for many years to come. It is a reminder of a place to which we can never return. We are exiles once again. In all, there were some 200 million of us cast out of Eden to walk amongst the stars. We look for a place to call home. Many resent us because the strain on the GTVA economy has thrown us into a new depression. The Vasudans have been kind, showing us a hospitality that we never expected. The wounds of the Terran-Vasudan War still run deep. It has been heartening to discover, however, their honor and their trust. Yet perhaps they have more in common than we once thought, for they too are exiles, having a deeper understanding of what it is to never return home. This is why we come to Altair, the doorway to a new promised land. The systems beyond show great promise and hope of a newfound freedom for our people. For the first time in many, many years, I feel hope for our future. R.F. M'kembe, Governor of Capella. End of log.
Alright, well, that was the Capellan Governor's ruminations on the concept of home. Not really a briefing per se, but interesting background. Let's get to our mission briefing. Rites of passage.
It has been 1 week since the jump corridor between Tau Sigma and the Altair system was quarantined under provisions from the Beta Aquilae Security Act. Any discussion on this matter is classified. Travel in this subspace corridor is strictly prohibited, even to GTVA personnel. As such, 4 members of the 212th Silver Scythes present in Altair have been temporarily assigned to the Vasudan installation, GVI Luxor.
That doesn't look like an installation, it looks like a Typhon-class destroyer.
The GVI Luxor is a decommissioned Vasudan Typhon-class destroyer, combined with a Ganymede docking ring. It serves its purposes well and is a very flexible design. While the Luxor's fighter complement can be that of a fully operational destroyer, they are operating at approximately half strength. Since your stay in Altair is for an unspecified time, your skills will be put to use. While assigned to Luxor Station, you will be assigned to flight patrols and escort duty alongside your Vasudan colleagues.
So this is the traditional Vasudan tour duty.
In spite of the closure of the jump corridor, Capellan refugees have begun to arrive in the Altair system. In all, some 1 million refugees are expected to pass through here in the coming weeks. Leading the way is the GTM Alexis, a medical frigate carrying Governor R.F. M'kembe. As soon as the Alexis arrives, the Governor will be making his way to Luxor to meet with the local Vasudan commander and a delegation from Morgan Technologies, who have sponsored the bid of the Capellan refugees for a new home in the Tau Sigma cluster. Alpha Wing, you are charged with ensuring security in the area. You are responsible for not only the Governor's safety, but for the GTM Alexis and the rest of the refugee fleet.
That's a lot. Also, why is he using an escape pod?
Delta Wing is flying patrol around Luxor Station. They are under your command if you need assistance with the convoy. The GVI Luxor is also on active duty near the station. In an emergency, Beta Wing is also on standby as the refugee fleet approaches. They will only be launched at the discretion of Luxor Station.
So I don't get to call for reinforcements.
We do not know what potential security threats exist. However, there are several pirate groups in operation in these outer systems. They have been plaguing GTVA security forces significantly over the past few months. Morgan Technologies is one of the many voices claiming that the GTVA does not have the ability to maintain security in this region. Keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary. With the Governor's arrival, it is very possible that one of the pirate groups may attempt some kind of raid. Good luck, pilot.
Of course they will, otherwise this would be a boring mission. Escort the Alexis to Luxor Station and protect Governor M'kembe's shuttle. We came here with our own fighters, but I guess we're not flying them. So, Beta's launching at the discretion of Luxor Station, but I have control of their loadout. Interesting. Let's fix them up, shall we? Insufficient Varana. Debate. Interesting. Well, we'll just use you as missile platforms then. There we go. I guess I could put you in real fighters, but that'll work. Let's hit it. Alright, here we are. Navigation beacon. Alright.
Welcome to Luxor Station, Alexis. Give my regards to the Governor.
A Terran pilot and a recruit fighter? We weren't expecting that, Alpha.
The leader and myself are dead. I'm assigned to Luxor Station temporarily. Do you have any good food with you?
Depends on what you call good. Our food transports are right behind us. Thanks for flying in.
This is Governor M'kembe's shuttle to Luxor Station, requesting permission to dock.
Permission granted. Welcome to Altair-Tau.
Alright, Alpha, protect the shuttle.
Welcome to Luxor Station, Kappa Wing.
Who? What?
Thanks, Luxor. Kappa Wing moving to fly, escort, yes.
Luxor, we
That doesn't
have no
sound
record
right.
of Kappa Wing flying escort. Could you clarify this?
Probably just an oversight, Alexis.
Command, this doesn't sound right. We weren't supposed to have any Terran fighters in the area beyond Alpha Leader and myself.
Are you sure that's Alpha 2?
There's something not quite right. Didn't come through on the translator. Just something in their voice.
Acknowledged, Alpha Wing. Close your distance with Kappa and investigate.
Yep. Man, my missiles are not tracking. There we go.
Luxor to Governor Tunnel. We have been sabotaged. We are open the door, but we cannot retrieve the ship.
Acknowledged, Luxor. Returning to the Electron.
Ah, come on, track. There we go. More refugees arriving. Oh, good. The medical ships have their anti-fighter beams on. Sometimes they don't. Hey! They kill one of the raiders, I think they did. Ah, crap!
Governor, we can't take you back on board of this firefight. Try and find a safe place to hide.
It's getting pretty drafty out here with this fighting going on, Alexis. But acknowledged, moving to the other side of the station and holding our breath.
Alpha, a transport craft arrived close to Governor Tunnel.
Transport? There it is.
Luxor? Alpha? Anyone? Now would be a good time for some help.
Oh crap, I wanted to remove the Eolus. Deimos is withdrawing.
Governor, our base is still damaged, but we have cleared them enough that you can now land.
Roger that, Luxor. Beginning docking procedures.
Alpha, we have driven them off, and the governor shuttle has now docked. Prepare to go.
Get wrecked. Alright. Primary objective complete. Returning to base. Huh, I assume these guys will all be facing Luxor Station, but I guess not. Where is it? There it is. Do I jump out or return to the hangar? We'll try the hangar. If that doesn't work, I'll turn around and jump to subspace. Huh, I thought that was the fighter bay. Oh, well.
If any security threat was perceived before, now it has become critical. Pirates operating with fighters, bombers, and even small cruiser is one thing. Yet, for this group to be this well armed indicates something much deeper and dangerous. Additionally, the docking bays of the GVI Luxor were sabotaged by a substantial explosion. In doing so, the governor's shuttle was stranded outside the station during the firefight, leaving it vulnerable to a kidnap attempt. It seems that Capellan had access to GTVA clearance codes in the system. This is a serious breach of security. Their IFF appeared as friendly so they could approach the convoy unmolested. Fortunately, with you and Alpha 2 flying escort, you were able to pick up on the inflection of their voice and act on the situation before they could carry out their orders. However, to the mission, you managed to thwart an attempt to kidnap Governor M'kembe. Your quick action and adequate response has prevented what could have been a serious incident. The
Adequate?
A Deimos-class corvette represents a substantial security threat in the area. While it was driven off, we are going to have to take some steps to track it down. We were fortunate that the GTVA cipher was in the area and helped drive off this pirate attack. However, details of their presence in the system is classified. You are not to discuss this matter, even amongst your wingmates. Unfortunately, the food convoy fell under attack on the way to their station. The loss of this part of the convoy is serious enough that we will have to look at alternative means of feeding the Capellan refugees. The GTM Alexis successfully made it to her rendezvous point. As flagship of the Capellan flotilla, she will hold position at Luxor Station to supervise the operation. Hopefully, the quarantine of the jump node will be short-lived, and the Capellans will be able to establish a new home. Regardless, the situation has now become serious enough that the GTVA is mobilizing its fleets to deal with the security threats in this region.
About time.
We're going to have our hands full over the next few weeks, pilot. Return to your quarters and give yourself some downtime. You are dismissed.
So, as for the cipher, whatever it's supposed to be, being the area being classified, the entire refugee convoy saw it. Like, it's kind of futile to claim classification at that point. No recommendations. 7 total kills and 2 assists. 5 Myrmidons, 1 Artemis DH, and 1 Elysium transport. Bring our all-time total kills through the campaign to 58 with 9 assists. So, this was Rites of Passage, the 6th mission of the Derelict campaign for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming, signing off.